Great Scott! It's another crate day! Hello everybody, and this time we're going to open up June's Loot Crate. We're excited about it. This time I actually got it. Today is the day that it actually arrived, and so we're going to open this bad boy up and see what we can do with it. I've actually got another camera here as well so that we can do some close-ups on some of the stuff that came in. Now I can already tell by the packaging here that we've got some dotted lines on the box here, so we can see that we've got some cutting out to do with the box. Now I've mentioned in the past that Loot Crate does a really good job of creating packaging that is interesting, as well as just the instead of just a box, which I'm kind of excited about. As you can see, for those of you who watched last month's Loot Crate thing, I'm wearing the Goonies shirt. The Goonies Never Say Die shirt. They say passed away. Okay, so let's open this bad boy up. Okay, I can see that already we've got some Optimus Prime business happening here. This seems to be a Transformer theme. It says, transform your crate into Optimus Prime truck form. Instructions are in the product guide. Hashtag CrateCraft. So, CrateCraft. CrateCraft! Alright, first off we're going to start with the T-shirt. This looks pretty good. It's Transformers. I'm digging Transformers. Looks like old school, so it kind of has that 1980s feel to it, which I really dig, as I'm a kid of the 80s, hence the Goonies. Alright, nice soft T-shirt. Looks a little, well, looks to be about on par with the one that was on from last month, so that's good. It's got some length to it. May not be quite the widest. Again, I'm a large, so I don't like them to be too terribly tight. I mean, this one here is a large as well. It's got a little bit of room to it, which I don't mind so much, but I don't want them to be so tight that I look like I'm a fat man in a tiny shirt. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, so not bad. We got a nice Optimus Prime theme here. We can see the transformation of him truck into actual robot, which looks really, really nice there. All right. Next we have, my Guardians patch. So we can see here I've got the Guardians patch. This is from the Secret Order of the Keys. This is another one of their patches. This is the loot that you get for solving the puzzles for Guardians, which I really like. The Guardians was last month's crate, so I'm excited about that one. Again, it's just it's a simple thing. It's just a punched out. So I mean, it is fabric, which is really nice, but it is just punched out on a back that's got some glue adhesive on it, so you can glue it down. Not the highest quality item in the world, but I always like the design. The design's actually kind of nice. It's got the same key that we had before, as well as the key that was that you get when you figure out the clues to it. It's got the Secret Order keys. Guardians is the theme here, and it's got a nice shield and sword down there at the bottom, which I think is really kind of nice. Okay, next we've got, it seems to be a pretty shallow Loot Crate this month, but one thing that I see that I'm kind of digging here, we got another Fig. Now those of you who watched last month's, I'm a big fan of this, and I have an entire, sounds bad, but bathroom that is dedicated to comic books and superheroes. So this is another piece that will look really great in there, since I'm kind of running out of nerd wall space behind me here. So it looks like Spider-Man comic books, black and white. We're going to just go ahead and open this up. Alright. Packaging's always nice because he's dangly. That's kind of cool. Alright, so here we have Spider-Man, and he's dangling on his web here. I think this is actually kind of a new idea for Fig. I think that's really nice. I like the web shooting action there. He's on a street post. You can see some black top there and some sidewalk. I like just it's a nice little design decision there. A little bit of cracked sidewalk. I always think that's a nice idea to add in that little bit. I mean, they could have just gone with just the straight gray here, but instead they decided to add a couple little cracks in there to give it more of a pavement kind of feel to it. The light itself, if we look at the light here, it's all black, one piece. They did add a little bit of silver to where the light is. And then we've got the attachment for Spider-Man himself. Now, Spidey here, see the webbing here is really kind of soft and gooey. That gives it kind of a nice little dangly approach to it. Spider-Man's also shooting web, and that web is also really soft. So you got some really nice design aspect here in that they kept it flexible, because if it was rigid, it'd definitely run into breaking. Now, breaking this down, we can see we've got the boots are a separate cast, as well as the body. We can see here, when looking at the body, if I can get the focus here, we can see that there's paint here on the arms. So they cast this main part of the body in this white grayish color here, and then the boots though are added on, and so that was actually black. So we've got one mold here, 2, 3 with the boots here, and then one big one for the body. It even looks like, no, the head's a separate one, so we've got another one. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for Spider-Man himself, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 pieces. This is 14 pieces to create old Spidey Q-Fig here, but it's really nice. I'm looking at the piece though, and okay, so I've got little kids, and one of the things that my wife and I are always laughing at is when we find out halfway through the day that they've got their shoes on the wrong feet, and Spider-Man's got his shoes on the wrong feet. That's great. So we can see here, and how do I know it's on his wrong feet? Because the toe part is a little bit wider, and then it goes a little bit narrower towards the center. It should be on the other feet, which probably accounts for why, if you look here on this boot, it's not quite lining up correctly. I bet, and then you look at this side of it, it's totally the wrong foot. I think that's great. No wonder he's upside down. He's got his shoes on backwards. Spider-Man doing the things that a spider can, except for putting his shoes on right. Okay. That's great. Spider-Man. Alright, so here we have the Spider-Man Q-Fig. I mean, it's a great figure all in all, but that one key, that really kind of makes it. Alright, so one could say that that's a special piece. Alright. Now we got the Hulk bowl, is what it says. 6-inch bowl. A finger bowl. Alright. Okay, so it's just a bowl. It's just like a cereal bowl for kids. It's just got Hulk's hand holding it. Let me see if I can recreate. Is Hulk a lefty? Yeah, Hulk's a lefty. No, he's a righty. No, he's a lefty. That's got to be... Okay, look, he's a lefty. Holy cow, who knew? Hulk is a lefty. That's cool, because I'm a lefty. So, I'm digging on that. Good for you, Hulk. Alright, so it's just a screen print. It is dishwasher safe, though, so when I get a hankering for some of that new Avengers cereal, I'll be able to eat it in my Hulk bowl here. And it's just a screen printing on the front of it. It's pretty standard. Not a toy. Okay. All right. Well, that's I'm down for that. I mean, who doesn't like a good bowl of cereal every now and again? And now you can do it as if Hulk is holding it for you, I suppose. So, not bad. I've got a little boy who's 2 who thinks he is the Hulk, so this will actually come in really nice. So, nice, cool Hulk bowl that we have here. Excellent. All right. And then it looks like we got a poster collection of the DC Comics New 52. Just some book images here from some of the comic books. A lot of Superman from the New 52. There he is, Batman. And Batman. Alright, who else? There's some good artwork in there. Batman, Superman, Batwoman. Alright. So that's really nice. Just a nice little poster book. I do feel bad that I can't really display this much. It's just something I get to look at, because if I tried to display them, I've tried to take them out, then they would be, I'd lose one side of the image, so I'd really have to pick a favorite. We got the Flash there, which I mean wouldn't be bad. When I was a teenager, this would have definitely been cut apart and put all over my wall, as I did with most of my comic book collectible cards and stuff like that. I would cut them all out and place them all over to give me inspiration for whatever I was working on. Ooh, I really kind of like that one, that Japanese style right there. It's not too bad. Okay. So now we have the book here. Alter Ego seems to be the theme of this month. Okay, so we have Alter Ego. That makes sense. We have the Spider-Man. We have the Spider-Man figure. We've got the Hulk bowl. We have the comic books. It's all about alter egos. We have Transformers. Alter Ego, I guess. Okay, so here we have the book. The book just kind of walks you through some of the So here's part of the Secret Order of the Keys. That must be some of the things that you need to line up using the T-shirt. It kind of gives you a breakdown of how to read a secret message in the shirt. That's a really nice way to do that. Oh, that's the entire separate book. So that is the Secret Order of the Keys book there. And we have Spider-Man. He's obviously going to lay down on this, and you're going to find out some secret words there. That's how you're going to find out that code. And you can learn a lot from an Autobot and control in the Mr. Hyde's Dark Passions. Okay, so we have something else here. I don't know, I'll have to go through and try and figure it out. So we have until July 5th to figure this puzzle out for the Secret Order of the Keys. Alright, now we have the book that I'm going to go walk through here really quickly. Should be interesting. Alright, so it's Alter Ego. And inside the book we've got... I don't want to skip anything. Here's some nice adverts going on. Special edition Alter Ego. We have Spider-Man, Transformers, Hulk, DC Comic, the pin, the downloadable content, your crate, and the community. So there's Spider-Man. He's got his shoes on the right feet. Then we got the Transformers shirt. Oh, nice photoshopping with the green eyes there. Yeah, I don't know why. That would be more for the Hulk bowl as opposed to the Autobots there. Gamma Bites. Now see, that would have been cool if we would have gotten like a faux box of Gamma Bites, or if the big loot crate turned into a box of Gamma Bites. That would have been cool to go with your cereal bowl. I mean, just as a collectible. I mean, it doesn't even have to have anything inside of it. I would have just taken the box. I think that would have been really kind of nice. Let's see, then we've got the book that we have there. And then here's some of the, okay, so some of the downloadable content seems to be about Power Rangers. Nice. And then we get download free digital comics, which is really nice as well. I'm a fan of the digital comics. Helps my kids like it. Okay, and then here's the directions for turning your Loot Crate box into the Autobot Optimus Prime. Excellent. And last but not least, we have the Looter Community, which kind of shows all of the pieces that they have collected as they wear them so they can get some sense of pride. So, very nice. And then here's the Mega Crate. And then some of the other loot stuff that they have. Lootware, and then the Sanrio Loot Crate that they also have. We heart you. Alright, now I know there's a pin in here somewhere. We always get a collectible loot pin. So, oh, that's actually kind of nice. Okay, so I'm going to show it down here. This is the loot pin for this month. It is... Focus... There we go. It is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, which is kind of great. I really like that idea as an alter ego. So let's go ahead and open this up. And we can see, now if we shine it, like catch some of the light there, you can see the reflection of the metal and then the dips where the enamel is inside of there. And I actually do really like that. I like that they spend the extra cents, couple cents or whatever, to give the looters a really nice pin instead of a printed pin. And it's got some printing on it, sure. Actually, this one does not have any printing on it. That's really nice. Because as I mentioned before, to get inside these, they have to use a tiny injector, which is in a syringe, and they have to fill in all of these with a wet paint, with an enamel paint, and they got to bake it again. And so the precision that they have to get that in there just perfectly, I think is really, really kind of cool that they would do that. So that is actually a really nice Loot Crate pin for this one. And then you can go over here and kind of check out, here's on the back of it, is all the different Loot Crate pins that you can go and check out as well, which I think is really nice. There we have it. We have June's Loot Crate Alter Ego from lootcrate.com with all of their really kind of neat stuff. Thank you for joining me. If you like these videos, please feel free to subscribe. Give us a like, a thumbs up, smash that like button if you like. You can also follow me on all the different social medias that is listed below somewhere down there. I'm Paul Pape of Paul Pape Designs, and until next time, work smarter, not harder.